starting units are on the floor, so the primary protagonists. For the white, I see Richie Frahm, Alvin Patrimonio, Dondon Hontiveros. Chris Webber, of course, will start at center along with Mitch Richmond. For the red team, Glen Rice, see Chris McCray, Gary Payton, the triggerman, Allan Caidic, and Arwind Santos.
Very easy tap going to Chris Webber. Glen Rice, na nakausap natin siya, sabi niya he played a game 2 weeks ago, but before that, 2 years. Here's an easy 2 points.
Dondon Hontiveros gets this game started. There's Glen Rice. That's the specialty of the house. The people are wondering kung sino magkakaroon ng mas maraming 3-pointers in this game as C. Webb makes it a 4-0 game for the white team.
Well, very clearly the accent here is going to be offense. I don't think you'll see too much defense in this game. Here's a nice pass inside. Ito may steal.
Well, actually, it should be 4 points for the white team and 2 points for the red team. In the meantime, McCray saves the ball para kay Gary Payton, guarded by Richie Frahm. Marami sa inyong kilala pa, no? Ito si Richie Frahm. Caidic for 3. Arwind Santos, no go. And Alvin with a rebound.
You know, I get the feeling these players are conserving their energy for the fourth quarter, because here in the first quarter, you're seeing the players playing very, very, very loose. Easy 2 points. On the fast break.
Meantime, here's Patrimonio. And Webber with a pull up, no go. Rebound for San Miguel's Arwind Santos. Frahm with an interception in the backcourt. Hontiveros, Patrimonio from 15 feet.
And he's not going to miss from that distance. Wide open shot, no contest from the red team. Alvin Patrimonio with a basket.
And Allan Caidic hits a 3.
In the same way that you need a man to shadow Alvin Patrimonio when he's free from medium range, you've got to have a man challenging Allan Caidic's shot from 3-point range.
Arwind Santos saves the ball for Gary Payton. Inside Arwind Santos. We're trying to look for complicated defensive alignments in this game.
Well, we've only had one practice. That's both teams. And they really just did shoot-arounds. There's very little familiarity among these players. But I tell you, once this game starts going, you're going to be seeing a lot of zip passes, especially among the NBA players. And as they get more familiar with each other's moves, then you'll see a lot better basketball on the floor.
Webber trying to go for a fancy pass para kay Mitch Richmond. Chris Webber visibly in a very good mood. Actually, throughout their stay, they've all been very accommodating, very friendly with the fans dito sa Pilipinas as Chris McCray connects.
Well, Chris McCray has played for the Milwaukee Bucks, so he's a legitimate NBA veteran. He's 26 years old, 6'5", and here we go again. Chris McCray, oh yes! He's a player from Maryland. He's 6'5", 195 pounds. It looks like he's showcasing his wares here, Nico, so that he may be noticed possibly for the import conference of the PBA next season.
Next year, yeah. Sa patuloy action dito sa opening quarter. Oh, Payton throws up an air ball.
Well, absolutely no legs in that shot. Oh, and here's a steal off the inbound, and Allan Caidic scoring very easily.
As Richmond connects. Let's learn more about Chris McCray. Let's listen to Patricia.
Well, here's an interesting tidbit, Miko. Coach Tim last year during the Summer League scouted his NBA D-League star Chris McCray, and he was seriously considering bringing him over to play here for the Aces. But you all know he ended up with a gem of an import in Diamond Simpson instead. But really, he thinks highly of McCray. McCray was telling me that being considered to play here is an honor for him because it means that he's doing good. For him and Darnell Lazare, they know that this is somewhat of an audition, but they don't want to put any pressure on themselves because they just want to have fun. Nico?
Ayan ang objective ng laro na to. Lahat mapasaya.
The shot was partially blocked.
Yeah, he was fouled. He was fouled. A flagrant foul penalty three. Laban kay Weber.
There's Allan Caidic breaking out to a smile. I think napakagandang move. Gary Payton, a man of 1,000 moves, and he completely lost his man. That was Mitch Richmond missing.
That's the patented Allan Caidic finger roll, and McCray with an interception fires away, no go.
Well, that went inside. McCray says he wants the basket counted, but no.
Actually, in a game like this, you can actually count that. By the way, Allan is leading all scorers with 11 points. Bola ngayon na kay Dondon Hontiveros. Here's Weber. Patrimonio. Alvin recovers, fakes, fires, no go. Alvin will try again. Locked up by Arwind Santos.
And so far in this game, Reds playing with a little more intensity. They're a little more serious in this game than the Whites, that's for sure.
If you're wondering what the White talked about in the dugout before this game, Leah will tell us.
Well, actually, I asked Coach Shotang Kinsen what he planned to do and how he was going to manage his team, which includes Weber and Richmond. Sabi niya, teka lang, Leah, magpapapirma lang muna ako. In fact, if you check out the back of his shirt, he's got a couple of signatures on the back right now. It was very light. It was very fun to mood around in the dugout. In fact, Benjie Paras and Coach Ronnie, lumabas sila, pumasok sila sa dugout ng red team in order to meet the Stars on the red team. Ronald Tubid, in fact, traded his bag for Mitch Richmond's jersey. Miko and Ganito.
Pati ba yung mga laman ng bag, exchange din sila? Parang lugi ata. Lugi. Glen Rice for three.
And inintay pa ni Glen Rice na dumating yung mga depensa, no? Bago siya sumut.
Kailangan may asintahan.
But he missed. There's an offensive rebound. I tell you, the Reds playing more serious here than the Whites, and that's the reason why they're putting up the points.
Here's Weber. Cross court. Richmond from the corner. And here's Payton. Over to McCray.
And he's not looking to score.
Did not pull the trigger that time. McCray makes his move. And Arwind Santos will score. Arwind Santos with 6 points. And Hontiveros fires away.
That's a three-point shot.
So score natin 24-16 in favor of the red team.
Ano kaya, tatawag ng timeout ang white team? Para pag-usapan kung ano dapat nilang gawin. They're not recovering on defense. And here's another shot from the outside.
Well, Gary Payton is still very much a talker.
I wonder if he'll get a technical foul in this one. He already has, he's in the record books in the NBA as compiling the third most technical fouls in his career. Number one is Jerry Sloan, and number two, of course, is Rasheed Wallace, who we all know.
Where's Gary Payton? Best remembered for lobbing those, or making those lob passes for Sean Kemp when they were together for the Seattle Supersonics. As Frahm connects.
Nice offensive rebound and a putback. You know, Gary Payton, we were talking about his days in the NBA, and he says, oh, look at that. Nice tap away by Captain Patrimonio. We'll tell you about what Gary Payton said.
We've got two gentlemen on the floor.
And there's an outside shot.
Oh, the youngest player from both teams is on the floor. A guy by the name of Fortunato Atoy Co.
That's right, he's 58 years old. And talking about age, what about Chris Webber? He's the youngest.
Atoy Co fires!
Oh, doesn't get it. But Chris Webber is 37 years old, so he's the youngest among the NBA veterans on the floor. Nice pass to the man outside. Nice ribbon shot. Mitch Richmond still has it. He's a two-time Olympian. Remember, he was in 1996. He played on the U.S. gold medal team with Gary Payton. Is Atoy Co missing from point-blank range.
He was bludgeoned by Benjie Paras.
Atoy Co looking. Nasaan yung ring? Nasaan ring? Hindi ko nakita.
Aerial Voyager Vergel Meneses also part of this game as Atoy fires.
Still nothing.
Payton to Vergel. Meneses will miss. Paras with the rebound. Over to Tyndale. Yan po. Si Mark Tyndale, number 18. And Weber will score as we send you over to Patricia Bermudez season.
For Vergel Meneses and Atoy Co, they last played here at the Big Dome 5 years ago. For Atoy, it was during the Christmas reunion and the Toyota reunion, so they're excited to be back. Now, Vergel just relishes the fact that he'll be with Gary Payton, who he still believes is the best defender of Michael Jordan in his prime. Now, for Atoy, for his part, he's still doing a lot of his signature moves, and he showed it in practice. His up fakes, his fadeaways, and he is the only guy in his generation that can still really play, according to Coach Tim Co. Now, he says he's got a lot of secret practices, but really, he still plays twice a week. At what, 58, 59 years young, Kenito?
That's right, 58 years old. Nice stretch there.
Wait a minute, did Patricia just say that Atoy Co is the only guy in his generation who can still play? If Senator Jaworski is listening, I think that's a challenge. I think that's a challenge.
And he has retired from the PBA.
No, he has not.
Not officially.
There's no document that shows that.
By the way, the white team now ahead in this game.
As
is
Paras.
Benjie Paras. Oh, yes. And you see the white team tightening up a little bit. I think they might have gotten a tongue lashing from Shot Hawkinson. If not him, maybe Alton Lister. Oh, yes. Outside shot from Chris McCray. Now, this guy's a player. We told you, out of the D-Leaguers here in Manila, 2 of them played in the NBA. One of them, Chris McCray, the other one, Richie Frahm.
So it's 37-32 in favor of the white team. 2 minutes to go in the opening quarter. The team is being led by Mitch Richmond and Chris Weber. And on the floor, kasama nila si Ronald Tubid, Benjie Paras, and Mark Tyndale.
And Tyndale getting away for another 2 points. He's got 4 in the game. He's 24 years old, 6'5", 216 pounds. He's from Temple University, playing for the Idaho Stampede in the D-League. And Atoy Co just doesn't have his range. I think he's 0 out of 4, 0 out of 5.
I think Atoy prefers to hit a 3-point shot on the fast break. Mas sanay siya sa ganun.
Here's Mitch Richmond from the outside.
No go. And a rebound para kay Gary Payton. Sends it to Vergel Meneses. And the aerial Voyager makes his move. Sidestep beauty over for the layup. And Vergel, ball fake.
Glen Rice is not complaining. Sandali.
Time winding down here in the opening quarter. Weber comes up short. Here's Meneses as he crosses half court. They'll set up Atoy here. Tyndale comes over to intercept the handoff. And Tyndale to Ronald Tubid. Oh! Missed that easy layup.
I don't know if he wanted to dunk. Oh, there's the easy 2 points. Coming from Lazare, he's big. He's 6'8". He's nicknamed the House.
Tyndale fires. And here's Lazare, jersey number 35. Glen Rice. Oh, Benjie sneaking from behind. And Benjie Paras will scoot in for 2.
Now, you notice he didn't have the lift to dunk the shot. He just settled for an easy layup off the glass. No dunk for the Tower of Power. Not tonight.
You have to remember when he was a rookie, he was close to tearing down backboards every time he would go for two-handed slams.
He's 41 years old.
Atoy again.
Still, nothing there. 0 out of 6.
But Glen Rice with a slam dunk.
And for Glen Rice, hasn't got the shot from outside. He finally got it from inside.
Only seconds remaining in the opening quarter. Tyndale has the ball. Trying to go for a dribbling exhibition here. And Tubid fires a 3. Yes, sir. And 1 second remaining. Atoy was not aware of the time. And he makes a basket, but it won't count. It won't count. Galit na si Atoy. Galit na si Atoy sa backboard. Oy. Ay, nako. Final.
Well, before that 3-point shootout, Glen Rice was telling me that he was going to be in it to win it. So I went up to him after that 3-point shootout, in which he lost by only 2 3-point shots. And he said, well, you know what? You never really expect anything, especially when you're up against the trigger man. But you know what's interesting? He says now he's all warmed up, pumped up, and he said, you're going to get a show right now. Rico?
Thanks, Patricia. So,
well, Glen Rice just missed on a follow-up of the offensive rebound.
masabi ko pa naman, that's not a threat. It's a promise. Sabay kapos. No, but of course, the NBA legends here, they're out to give a show. And they're out to meet as many Filipino fans as humanly possible. As LA Tenorio joins the game with Rico Maierhofer, kasama si Vergel Meneses, Glen Rice, and si Darnell Lazare.
Well, Nico, here's an interesting story about how these coaches got to choose which team they would call the shots for. And for Coach Tim Cohn, he said, well, where LA Tenorio is, that's the team I'm going to play for. I'm going to coach. And that's why Tim Cohn is coaching the Reds. With LA Tenorio now bringing up the ball.
Glen Rice and Maierhofer with the rebound. Over to Tenorio and now Meneses. We are in the early moments of the second quarter. At lamang po ang white team, 46-38. And here's Rice.
A little bit of a passing play there for the Reds.
Here's Tubid from the right side. The rebound for Meneses. Vergel has the ball. Vergel on the move with a ball fake.
Nice acceleration by the slasher.
Tyndale, Richmond, back to Tyndale. 2 minutes having gone by in the second period. Richie Frahm from the corner. Yes, sir.
He's not going to miss. Too many shots from that distance. That's a three-pointer coming from Richie.
And for more on the former PBA import, Richie Frahm, let's go to Leah Cruz.
Me that it's great to be back. He was shooting around before the game, and he was actually very, very serious. I couldn't talk to him, and he says that he's always serious. He likes to focus, and right now he's actually thinking of retiring from basketball. He really wants to be a coach. Rico?
That's always a natural, very logical progression.
That's right. He's had his stint in the NBA. He played 4 years. And here's Lazare. Scoring from underneath. And for Richie Frahm, he's 32 years old. He's seen the world. He's played in many leagues. So I guess the time has come for him to take the next step in his basketball career. Coach.
Tyndale, layup is good. 3 minutes having gone by in the second period.
And I think it's very clear, Nico, that all you have to do is to be patient in this game. You pass the ball. I don't think the defender is going to move towards you or challenge your shot. And I think Rico Maierhofer is realizing that now. Put the ball on the floor. The defender is not going to go to you. So you'll have an open shot.
Here's Benjie, guarded by Frahm, his teammate. And Benjie connects.
That's what you call a shield, not a screen.
He could have fooled me. Paras trying to send Maierhofer back into the south gate. Palitan tayo. Oh, Ronnie Magsanoc. We'll get to see action here
with Benjie Paras on the floor.
Boy!
Oh, yes.
Para sa atin, ang ating Miss Universe. Yan.
Venus Ra.
Venus Ra.
Rasha or Ra?
Ra.
As in,
The Flash.
As in Rara Racela.
Yes. Yan. Sino nito Donaire yan? Pati siya, fan din dito with this digital SLR camera.
And that's his new hobby. And there's Glen Rice. Looks like he's cooking now.
Weber will miss. He's been trying that long set shot, and Maierhofer gets a clear lane to the basket.
And we got a tie ball game.
You know, it's not every day that you can claim that you're able to dunk in a game with Weber, Richmond, Payton. And Paras will connect.
Allan Caidic is going to go for 3. And he got it.
And here's Tyndale with a reverse layup. Allan again. I had a feeling this morning that Allan was going to steal the show yet again.
But he already had 17 points. And now this has turned into a 3-point shooting contest. There's Tyndale scoring from the outside.
Here's Allan Caidic for three. Yes, got it again.
That's 3 in a row for Allan Caidic. Who said this guy's 47 years old? He's turning back the hands of time.
Allan with 20 points. Benjie Paras is beginning to hum. Benjie now in double figures with 10.
And you get the feeling that the PBA legends are taking over this game.
Caidic for three. Not that time. And Tyndale throws the ball away, and the red team will probably try and locate Allan Caidic. Richie Frahm was trying to give the ball to Maierhofer.
Back to Maierhofer.
And Maierhofer said, bakit? Hindi naman tayo makakampi.
Couldn't believe it. Couldn't believe it. Well, you know, Gary Payton before this game said that expect the unexpected in this contest. He says he might even go to the stands and bring a fan or two or some kids over to the floor.
Here's Weber. Magsanoc to Patrimonio. Was Ronnie and Alvin played in several national teams together. Here's Allan. Caidic has been the man of the moment. Tenorio. Weber guarding Allan Caidic. That's how much respect Allan has earned. Here's Allan from the corner. 4-3. In and out. Maierhofer with the rebound outside Tenorio. And Tenorio fires the three. No go. Rebound for Richie Frahm for the white team.
Now we've got the score 64-62 right here. Oh, nice. High flying dunk by Tyndale. A big question here, Nico, is are any of these teams going to reach 150 points? The way they're going,
I think they're going for 200. It's 66-64. And we're still in the second quarter. Tyndale, Frahm against Tenorio. Frahm scoots in and easy two. And Maierhofer, no look. Lazare with a slam. And, you know, Kinito, this NBA Asia Challenge, you know, becoming an annual tradition that basketball fans in the Philippines always look forward to.
Oh, yes. They started last year with the NBA Asia Challenge, the first edition. Now we've got the sequel. Sequel, of course, very much different from the first one. Oh, look at that reverse. Chris Weber still showing that he's got it.
Of course, Weber started gaining international acclaim as part of the Fab Five. That incredible freshman class at the Michigan Wolverines with Jalen Rose and Juwan Howard. Glen Rice was also a former Michigan Wolverine himself.
That's right. Except that he... And showing the way for the red team.
Patrimonio.
Nice assist coming from Mitch Richmond, putting the ball on the floor this time. Richmond previously was basically just a spot-up shooter. Now he's showing a little bit of movement. And I think that's what the white team needs. Less three-point shooting and more movement to get the high percentage shots like that one. Uh-oh, no,
well, Frahm
not like that
going for a backboard pass for Weber. So instead, Frahm fires and a rebound para kay Caidic. Rice to Tenorio. And Tenorio with a runner.
Ronnie Magsanoc.
You know, the magical aspect of this game, really, if you're LA, he tries to go for that alley-oop for Lazare. Lazare tries again, is that, you know, pag may mga apo na, itong sila Ala, sila LA, sila Maierhofer, balang araw, they can tell them. Alam mo, Iho, I once played with Chris Weber, Gary
right.
Payton, Mitch Richmond.
They should get a copy of this, of this game on DVD. And Ronnie Magsanoc behind the back.
Come on, Ronnie, hit a three. Well, Ronnie always such a point guard. Always will think of passing first before shooting first.
Everyone's beginning to realize that there's not too much defense being played here, so be patient, we'll get your shot. Caidic still hot.
Allan already with 23 points, leading all scorers in this game. PBA, NBA legends alike. And there's Weber, the gender silver roll. I think both teams will try to hit 100 before the end of the first half. Alley-oop for Arwind Santos. And the score is 81-78. Lamang pa rin ang white team. And the white team, it has Magsanoc, Frahm, Weber, Richmond, and Patrimonio.
Because they played on opposite teams.
Here's Allan, fakes, fires for a three, no go. And Arwind Santos spikes the ball away. It will go to the white team with under 2 minutes remaining in the first half. Here's Weber. Weber to Magsanoc. Ronnie Magsanoc with a layup.
Now in this game, we've seen a lot of three-point shooting. We've also seen a lot of alley-ooping. And you've got big guys posting up, big guys loitering around the basket area, and virtually no interior defense. You get a lot of those opportunities. And here's another opportunity, this time a pass coming from Ronnie Magsanoc.
Alvin now with 12 points in the game. Glen Rice, as he connects for back-to-back three-pointers, still has one of the most balanced jumpers in the history of basketball.
Well, you have to remember that not only was he an all-star MVP in 1997, not only was he a three-point shooting champion of the NBA in 1995, but he also won a championship ring with the Lakers in 2000, and also an NCAA championship with University of Michigan in '89.
And Hontiveros hits a layup. Dondon with 9 points. He started this game para sa white team. And McCray will connect.
And you can sense that he is an NBA player, someone who played for the Milwaukee Bucks. Another easy 2 points. Very high percentage for both these teams. Very close to hitting 100 points.
Well, that was the plan.
Can you imagine we're just in the first half and the score is 94-87 and they'll score another one here.
The time winding down here in the first half, and Weber unable to retrieve. A very long outlet pass, 13 seconds remaining dito sa second quarter. Here's Tenorio.
Kanina naumpisa natin yung pag-uusap about Gary Payton. He said that he hopes to become a coach and a GM for the team that returns to Seattle in 2012. There's Allan Caidic. Another one.
So Allan with 26 points, and Weber fires a three, no go. That ends the first half.
And Gary Payton has the ball. You know, that interesting interview with Patricia earlier, Gary Payton saying that he's used to playing hurt, and that's so true. And this player has so much heart. He missed less than 5% of his games in his NBA career.
And now let's go to Leo Cruz.
All right, thanks, Miko. You know, these guys are just having the time of their lives. I asked Coach Shot, so anong plano dito sa second half? Sabi niya, well, I'm gonna let them score up to 200 points. So we'll see here in the second half kung magagawa yan ang boys niya. Miko?
Well, both teams are on pace to score 200 if they really get hot here in the second half. You know, I'm looking at Tim Conquinito, and I can see the frustration in his face. Nobody wants to run the triangle offense.
Well, Glen Rice used to run the triangle with the Los Angeles Lakers when they won in 2000. There's Tyndale with a easy 2 points. Again, you see the difference. The three-point shots coming from the red side, and then the white side going for the high percentage dunk shot.
I think they want Allan to score 200 points. Allan now with 29. Caidic for three. Yes, sir!
He's not finished. And his teammates know it, and they keep on feeding him.
There's Paras on courts, and there's Dondon. You know, I wonder, Kenito, you know, Glen Rice, and Gary Payton, Mitch Richmond, and Chris Weber, when they look at Allan, when they're watching Allan perform, I wonder if he reminds them of any NBA guy, any NBA player, as Allan fires and misses.
I don't know.
I mean, when you think about the all-time three-point shooting greats of the NBA,
well, you have to check out who the left-handers were.
That's for one. That's one thing you have to check.
But Allan Caidic, 47 years old, I mean, he's showing these NBA players what a 47-year-old player can still do on the floor. Glen Rice is 43, Richmond is 45, Payton is 42, and Chris Webber is 37. Here's an interception. McCray.
To Arwind Santos.
So the players now deferring. I mean, they don't want the too easy shots. They want to give it to their teammates, make the shots a little bit more complicated.
Richmond with the ball fake. And Tyndale with a miss. Rebound Glen Rice to Gary Payton. Payton. McCray hesitates. Probably got intimidated by Webber. Here's Allan for three. Yes, sir!
Well, if there's no contest, Allan Caidic is just going to shoot one three-pointer after the other. Uh-oh.
Oh, Tyndale misses it.
Lift.
Here's Payton. Hontiveros with a steal. It's a 5-point game para sa red team. Webber for three. And here's Richmond.
He's going to try his three.
Specialty of the house. No go. It goes over the backboard. Allan Caidic now with 35 points.
And Gary Payton, he's going to look for Allan Caidic again. Here's a replay of that Allan Caidic three-pointer.
Richmond gets the loose ball. And Tyndale will try again. This time he connects with a slam dunk. 20 points para kay Mark Tyndale. Here's Caidic. 4-3. Comes up short. Caidic got the rebound. And they're setting up Allan for every shot possible.
And he'll try again. Well, eventually he's going to run out of steam.
Here's Webber against Payton. And Paras following. And gently rolls in. So Benjie Paras now at 14. At yan po si Bernie, ang mascot ng Miami Heat. And Arwind, this is a slam dunk attempt. But does make sure on the second try. And Arwind now with 12. Here's Webber.
Nobody there for the offensive rebound among the Whites.
Here's Caidic for three. Now 3 straight misses para kay Allan. No look pass for Arwind Santos from Glen Rice.
Reds looking to pull away now.
Here's Dondon Hontiveros for three. Yes, sir. You know, I'm looking at Tim Cone and he's saying, this must be the worst defensive team I've ever coached.
I think Shot Tankinsen is thinking the same thing.
Arwind Santos, he'll fire a three.
Some nifty passing here coming from the Reds.
And Paras gets the rebound against Glen Rice and an interception by Arwind. And Glen telling Allan, come on, Allan, you take it. And Allan takes it and makes it for a three.
And Glen Rice has found a friend. He doesn't have to do it all. Meron na siyang mapapasahan. You know, that's what you call trusting your teammates. That is what the finals is all about. Now you see the trust between the two gunners on the floor, Glen Rice and Allan Caidic.
Maybe Glen Rice will say, where were you all my life? When I was carrying the load for the Charlotte Hornets. And Allan gets a big round of applause from this appreciative crowd. Allan leads the game for the moment with 38 points.
Now only one player has not scored in this game.
He's on the floor now. The youngest player in this game. Atoy Co fires! Still no go!
Well, you know, he had a shot, but that was not counted earlier.
Let's go to Patricia.
You know, it is obviously a free-flowing game, but for Coach Tim Cone, he was really excited at the idea that Gary Payton and Glen Rice would be looking for him for guidance, but none of that is happening because really they are just doing whatever they want, and he appreciates that. Now Coach Tim feels though that he's more there to manage everyone's minutes because he feels that the key is to put the correct lineup to make it as entertaining as possible, though he's inclined to put the NBA legends whenever they want. So para sa kanya, sila ang boss niya.
Allan for open three-point shots. And even the NBA legends are helping Atoy Co try and score his first basket of the ball game.
Atoy Co, 0 out of 8 so far. He's on the floor. Allan Caidic is taking a breather, well-deserved. There we go. Atoy Co getting his first 2 points in the ball game. Finally!
Hindi kasi sanay si Atoy na hindi taga-Toyota bumabantay. Naninibago siya. Let's see, they'll locate Atoy. Atoy Co fires! No!
Oh, he didn't even hit the rim for that one.
Here's Richmond. He'll score on the layup.
And Mitch Richmond and Gary Payton looks like they're trash talking. There we go. And Gary Payton inbounding and hitting Richmond on the back with that ball. But they used to be teammates on the 1996 U.S. Olympic gold medal team. Uh-oh, blocked by the rim. Arwind Santos.
Nice connection there between Weber and Tyndale. Meantime, here's Atoy. Atoy fires! No. And I think Atoy now is 1 out of 50. Here's Tyndale. Tubid. Inside, Paras.
Don't look now, but the white team has taken over the driver's seat.
And here's McCray. This is that shot. Arwind Santos steals the rebound and scores on a Pecto shot. And the ball will go out in favor of the white team. Benjie Paras sits down in favor of Alvin Patrimonio. Meantime, here's our KFC assist delivery of the quarter. Enjoy watching the 2010 NBA Asia Challenge with finger licking food. Dial 887-8888 now. A miss there by Mitch Richmond. Lazare, Payton, Lazare. And he really conjures images of those Seattle Supersonics with Payton and Sean Kemp, the Rain Man.
Those are glory years. And back to that story we were talking about with Gary Payton. Yes, he did say that those Seattle years were his glory years, although he did win a championship with the Miami Heat. I asked him to compare his two former teammates, Dwayne Wade and Kobe Bryant, and he said, you know, Kobe Bryant is more of my era, very humble. If he has a bad game, he'll go to the gym the next day and play his guts out, practice. Here's Atoy Co missing again. He says Dwayne Wade is more for a show. That's an interesting comparison coming from Gary Payton.
Now Payton has the ball. Atoy again.
He's going to try a three-pointer.
The fortune cookie fires. You got it!
He was wide open for that shot. There was nobody close to defending him. And notice, he took a step inside.
Richmond almost pushing Payton out of the Araneta Coliseum. Weber tries to save the ball. There's high to some fans courtside.
Kanina, napansin ko, Nico, coming from the timeout, nag-uusap yung mga red players. At parang meron yata silang pinag-usapan na strategy. Looks like the red team wants to make sure that they win this game. Ooh, escape back. Oh, yes.
Okay, so alam ko na yung strategy ng red team. Let's play even less defense.
And Tubid coming in with a slam dunk.
And he has 9 points. Let's go to Patricia.
For the game, sabi sa akin kanina ni Atoy Co na good shot for 2 or 3 baskets made. So dapat medyo quota na siya. Sabi niya, ang sarap to finally make his shots. Memories are all flowing back for him. And he said kanina he was trying too hard, but now the pressure's off. So he says he's good to go for a few more minutes. And you know what? He wants to get more shots in, Nico.
Well, Atoy is one of those mystical players. Every time he touches the ball, it's like magic. And Atoy fires. And misses again. Atoy. Nagdadasal na si Atoy. He's now, I think, what is he now? 2 out of 200? What's his shooting clip now? And Richmond connects.
2 out of 14 siguro yan. 2 out of 11.
Atoy going all the way.
Oh, this time, didn't settle for a jump shot.
Just like those good old Crispa days.
And his wife Monette must be very happy with that. 6 points now for Atoy.
Rebound para kay Alvin. Richie Frahm from the corner. Yes, sir.
Oh, he still has that hand. Richie Frahm, known as a three-point gunner. Remember, in the 2002 Governor's Cup, he teamed with Gerald Honeycutt.
Pasa kayo ng pasa, pagod na ako. And Lazare scoots in for the layup. We're tied, by the way, at 124 with time running out in the third quarter. Mitch Richmond spotting up for three. Richmond got his own miss and goes in. No goal. That was supposed to be a layup, but he missed it. Lazare with a basketball here. Cross court, Payton. Payton to Atoy Co. And the fortune cookie uncourts. Oh! Almost, but not quite. What a heartbreaker. With time expiring, we're tied. He had a wider smile watching the Miami Dancers than when he won the Fiesta Conference Championship. Just an observation.
Are they potential students of the triangle? You might think of a dance routine based on the triple post offense of Tex Winter.
Nagsimula na fourth quarter. Let's go to Leah Cruz.
Thanks,
nice.
Rico.
Nice look.
Yes, Leah, go ahead.
All right, well, if earlier, all fun and games for the white team ngayong fourth quarter na mukhang nagsiseryoso na sila. In fact, Chris Webber and Mitch Richmond saying, come on, guys, we're in it to win it. Let's do this. It's the fourth quarter. Looks like they're going to pull everything out of their hand. Nico?
In it to win it, kapeng mainit. Well, of course, both of these teams, they're trying to entertain the crowd. They're trying to have as much fun as possible. But ultimately, they're trying to win a game.
That's right. There's a lot of pride at stake here. Naturally, these NBA players want to show that they can win and they will win. And pass not there for Lazare.
Here's the aerial Voyager. Oh, missed the layup. He'll try again, and the reverse layup is good. First Vergel, also busy coaching the JRU Heavy Bombers in the NCAA. There's Magsanoc, locates Richmond, and Mitch Richmond will score off the glass.
Mitch Richmond earlier in the halftime interview actually mentioned something about Coach Ronnie Magsanoc's passing. And that's a nice tribute to the Meralco assistant coach. Oh, here's a steal. Richie Frahm taking it away from Vergel Meneses.
You know, while Lazare scored that slam dunk, you know, Richie Frahm just asked Allan Caidic to sign his jersey during the game.
And he wasn't there on offense.
I don't blame him. I would do the same. Allan has been the star of this show without a shadow of a doubt.
Oh, that's a long three-pointer. Oh, book it. Ang layo nun.
And Magsanoc scoots in, splitting the defense for the layup. Oh, look at that! A nice assist for Mitch Richmond. Teka, mukha sila magkakampi ah.
Mukha yan ang pinag-usapan dun ah.
Nalito ako dun ah.
Now it's showtime.
Ayun,
here.
Tubid, tinulungan na ni Frahm. Sabi ni Frahm, eh, kanina ka pa hirap na hirap, tulungan na kita. Parts. Here's Glen Rice. A long one. Lazare goes out of bounds. Webber will be sent back in this game to replace Mitch Richmond. Of course, Chris Webber, if para kay Gary Payton, his glory years were those days in Seattle. Chris Webber, a lot of fans will never forget how they valiantly tried to defeat the LA Lakers when he was still with the Sacramento Kings.
That's right. In fact, he was relating his frustrations as a basketball player. He had those two finals stints with the University of Michigan in the NCAA, lost both championship attempts. And then in the NBA, you were mentioning about the Sacramento Kings versus the Los Angeles Lakers series that went to 7 games, and Chris Webber was first traded. Sacramento Kings losing in the Western Conference Finals. Then he had another Eastern Conference Finals stint, his last season in the NBA with the Detroit Pistons against the Cleveland Cavaliers in 2007. Natalo di siya doon.
Ronnie Magsanoc glides in for the layup. But even through those disappointing finishes, Webber remained one of the more popular players in the NBA. As Tenorio uncorks and misses.
I'll tell you, with C-Web, even if he retired without a championship, NCAA or NBA, he bankrolled $176 million during his NBA career. So that's enough of a consolation.
More than enough. That will really make you popular. There's Alvin. And Patrimonio scores underneath. Alvin Patrimonio, a 4-time PBA MVP. We all call him the captain for so many reasons, as Meneses misses the layup.
Now that was a vintage Meneses move. Richie Frahm. He likes that corner pocket shot.
Interception almost by Lazare. Here's Magsanoc. And Magsanoc. What is Ronald Tubid doing? Frahm again.
That's 24 points now for Richie. So this is one of the things we were expecting. A shooting duel between Frahm and Allan Caidic, with Glen Rice getting into the picture.
Magsanoc looking at Frahm. Frahm with a hot hand. But he missed that time. Maierhofer with the rebound.
And now we were talking about fresh legs. Here's Rico Maierhofer. Uh-oh.
Of course, when Vergel Meneses was running his stuff for Swift, he was the recipient of many alley-oop passes. And here's Meneses with the basketball. Vergel with the leather. Lob pass, Lazare, and that's a nice connection.
That lead is up to 7 now. Still a lot of basketball time left. But we're not going to be seeing any of these teams reaching 200 points.
Tao lang, tao. Napapagod din yan. So 6:05 remaining in the fourth and final quarter. Score natin 151 for the red team, 144 for the white team. And look who's back on the floor. Allan Caidic with 38 points. I really believe 200%. At sa mga practices na Hinebra, sa mga piso-piso na pustahan for 3-point shots, Allan will win it 9 out of 10 times.
I would think so. He still has it.
Now Vergel connects at natagdagan ang lamang ng red team. Dondon Hontiveros.
Whose side is he on? Dondon Hontiveros getting in his licks. By the way, si Allan Caidic nakaka-38 points na. Has not scored here in the fourth period, already with 10 3-point shots. Want to give you an idea of how he scored his personal high in the PBA. That was back in 1991. Allan Caidic hit 79 points and 17 3-point conversions.
Right now he has 40 points. 40 big points for the trigger man as we go to Patricia Bermudez season.
I caught that time when Coach Tim Cohn was telling Gary Payton about LA Tenorio, how he was the finals MVP, and Payton said, "You mean that little guy?" Then Payton rushed over to LA to give him major props. Like, he was even more impressed that LA got to play 40 minutes on average plus. So LA this whole time was just in disbelief. Parang kinilig talaga si LA na pinupuri siya ni Gary Payton. Now Gary, by the way, is out for the count already. His leg has gotten super tight. That's why he's stepping up his fan interaction time. Nico?
Oy, sa pagod ni Gary Payton, pati yung sapatos niya binigyan nito sa mga bata in a contest during the timeout as Allan fires. Allan now with 43 points. 43 points for Allan Caidic.
And Chris Webber on the reverse. Oh, white team really has to play super defense here to turn things around.
Maybe next year, Kinito, we could probably name this event the NBA Asia Allan Caidic Challenge. Meneses scores.
And more of the legends scoring here for the red team.
Here's Benjie.
That ball slipped out of his hands.
Madulas yun. It's the ball sport.
Oh, Allan still connecting.
Oh boy, the former University of the East hot shot. Now with 46 points. Well, the white team looking for a late rally here in the fourth quarter with under 4 minutes remaining. They're down by 12 points. But Allan Caidic will miss that time, but he continues to impress. Magsanoc to Weber. Weber to Tyndale. Tyndale back to Weber. Weber to Magsanoc. Nobody wants to shoot, so Magsanoc says, I'll do it.
I don't know if they were setting up for a three-point shot. And maybe Magsanoc getting the 2 points.
Well, here's McCray. Chris McCray to Glen Rice as we approach the 3-minute mark of the fourth.
Oh, that's an air ball. Way outside.
Exhibition time, but Allan would have none of it. Allan for three. No go. Rebound, Vergel. Once upon a time, Vergel and Allan were teammates. They're teammates now, and they're on top. 165 quarter of the NBA Asia Challenge 2010. Migo Halili kasama si El Decano, Senor Kinito Henson. And right now, Red is in control, 165-153.
On the whites, setting up Dondon Hontiveros, who now has a hot hand for a three-point shot. At kanina nakita natin yung inbound nila, no? Talaga nagtitipid sila sa oras. Wide open three-pointer, not there. Window of opportunity for the white team. They're down by 9.
Here's Magsanoc for three, no go. And LA Tenorio gets the long rebound para sa red team. They're protecting a 9-point lead. Here's Atoy, turn around. Yes, sir!
That's 8 points now for Atoy Co. He started off 0 out of 8.
You sure it was just 0 out of 8? Like 0 out of 80. Last 2 minutes brought to you by Smart Buddy. Let's play. And Benjie Paras with a good game here tonight. Benjie with 18 points. Here's Allan for three. Yes, sir! Allan Caidic with 49 points.
And Bernie now is on the floor. He's running with the boys.
What is Bernie doing on the floor?
Well, he's got stilts. And I think he wants to slam dunk.
Ayan, guarding Hontiveros. Dondon clearly bothered. Ano ba height ni Bernie with those stilts? Allan again. Yes, sir! Allan Caidic with 52 points. And Ronnie silences the crowd with a daredevil layup through an open lane.
Here's Glen Rice.
Glen Rice, he wants to shoot this ball. Here's Allan, firing again. No, not that time. Hindi ba dapat may technical foul na itong si Bernie? He's supposed to be part of this game.
Either that or he wants to be the referee.
Weber for three. Yes, sir.
Well, we were expecting Chris Weber to dominate this game because of his size. He didn't get to use much of his post moves as the outside gunners took over the show.
But iinit na si Atoy. I'm sorry, Atoy. It's a little bit late. So back-to-back baskets para kay Ronnie Magsanoc. Here's Allan. Allan. Bernie. And Bernie. Score! Got a reverse layup. Would they count that for the red team?
It looks right.
They actually counted. Well, the Miami Heat dancers love it. And Tyndale firing away.
Throwing it with the left hand.
Atoy Co.
He's going for a three-pointer.
He's going for a three-pointer. Atoy Co for immortality. No. And Atoy now 5 out of 201. Oh, sorry, 21. 21. And Weber will go in for an easy slam. Just 18 seconds remaining in the NBA Asia Challenge 2010. And Glen Rice from half court.
Almost.
9 seconds to go. This will be a victory for the red team, and really a victory for the Filipino basketball fans. And they love their basketball. We love our basketball. We love the PBA. We love the NBA. Anything about basketball, we're very passionate about. And a standing ovation from this big dome crowd for all the legends and the PBA stars on the floor. The final score, 177 for the red team and 167 for the white team.
Well, this is a showcase of basketball skills. But more of the NBA players, yung napakita dito si Allan Caidic, who at 47 years old, showed that he still got it. 52